The Carnival cruise ship Adonia has arrived at its second port of call in Cuba. This is the first commercial cruise to visit Cuba in more than 30 years. CCTV's Nitza Soledad Perez is on board and filed this progress report.
The cruise ship docked with the first light of a rainy morning in Cienfuegos, Cuba. Its U.S. passengers were eager to continue writing history. After all, they're the first ones to take such a voyage in decades. An Afro-Cuban music group was playing as these eager explorers filed off the ship. The second port of call, Cienfuegos, is a quiet southern coast city of about 200,000 people. With only 3 hours to enjoy it, passengers boarded buses for a short tour. The first stop was the statue of Benny Moré, one of Cuba's most famous singers. And that was most appropriate, as a short time later, local choirs put on a concert at the city's main theater. One of the songs, a number made popular by none other than Benny Moré.
Today has been a marvelous day. We've never worked with so many people in our lives, but we feel great. We feel their warmth, and they got our language, which is our music. They truly valued what we did.
Passengers also had a chance to wander a bit on their own and get a feel for the city. Cienfuegos, one of the main seaports of Cuba, is also a center for sugar trade. Other industries are cement and oil production, but locals are pushing for more tourism, welcoming the timely visit of U.S. cruise travelers.
The Cuban people have been waiting so long for this. They buy. That way I can help my family, and I can also help myself.
The affection appears to be mutual.
I think Havana, again, is like any major city. There's just a lot of potholes and cobblestones and some deterioration, but Cienfuegos is nothing like that at all. It's my favorites thus far.
Cienfuegos, I think, is a different side than Havana. I think in Havana we saw a lot of more cars, more cosmopolitan, more urban, and here we're kind of hopefully seeing some more of the realities that Cuba has.
From Cienfuegos, the U.S. cruise ship heads to its third and final port of call, Santiago de Cuba. Another opportunity for the people of Cuba and the United States to come together and catch up after their government's long estrangement. Nitza Soledad Perez, CCTV, Cienfuegos.